How's it going, everyone? And welcome to the Black Metal Rebellion. Today, I'm going to be doing something that I've been wanting to do for a while, and just kind of been putting it off until I can really make sure I want to talk about these individuals and make sure that I include everyone and get well prepared for this. So, really didn't really take too much preparation, but I do want to talk about these people, and they definitely deserve your attention, and they definitely deserve the shout outs. They're people that I happen to watch on a pretty much daily basis, or whenever they put out their videos. I get up in the morning, I deal with my kids, I go throw on a pot of coffee. While that's going on, I take my dog out for a walk, and then I come back in, give the dog some food, give him some water, enjoy my cup of coffee, and throw these guys on my Xbox using the YouTube app on my big screen TV. And these are the guys that I tend to watch. First, the top tier kind of metal YouTubers out there that I watch. And you should probably guess a few of these. First up, Runner J-Maw. And this shadow is pissing me off on my face. It's not going away anytime soon. Well, whatever. But yeah, Runner J-Maw. Dude does millions and millions of fucking reviews on metal albums. He's always upbeat and positive. You're just gonna have to deal with the shadow on my face, because fuck it. But yeah, he's always positive. He always focuses on like good reviews. He's never done like a negative review or like torn down a band from what I've seen, which is a pretty good philosophy and way to conduct yourself. So I really appreciate everything he does there. He was one of the first metal YouTubers that I came across and started watching on a regular basis. I've probably been watching him for over a year now. Really good stuff. Definitely check him out. I'll have a link in the description, as well as a link for all the rest of these other people. Second up, after Runner J-Maw, I discovered Count Blagorath, because apparently Runner J-Maw had a troll that constantly fucked around in his comments section and unjustly just probably insulted him and told him he sucked and just was probably a giant dick. So Count Blagorath, being the stellar dude that he is, made a video about the Runner J-Maw troll and just told the guy to go fuck himself and fuck off and probably die, which is definitely Count Blagorath's style of dealing with idiots in his life and his friends' lives. So that is how I discovered Count Blagorath, just him coming to the aid of his, YouTube friend, Runner J-Maw. And I'm like, you know what? If this guy cares that much about Runner J-Maw as much as I do, and he has a decent metal collection and stuff like that, I should probably check him out. So, kudos to you for sticking up for your friend, and kudos to you for having an amazing collection and some awesome videos to check out, Count Blagorath. I definitely recommend checking him out if you haven't already for whatever reason. Any of the guys in this top tier list, definitely you should have checked out way before my channel. So, if you haven't, shame on your ass. So, Count Blagorath and Runner J-Maw. Next up, amazing collection in this dude's collection. He's got death metal, black metal. He's even got the odd kind of non-metal stuff in there. Kudos to him for showing that off and being proud of it and not giving a shit what people think. And the person I'm talking about is Kenyon Bickle. I kind of got into him a little late. I'm not exactly sure how I stumbled across his stuff. It was probably just popped up in my suggestions list. The first video I saw of his was back when he still had his long hair, and like probably shoulder length it was in the videos. I started watching him from the beginning and just kind of worked my way up to his more recent stuff, where now he's got short hair, he's a little bit more trimmed up, and he's got some more things going on for him. But yeah, stellar dude, talks about his collection really well. He's fairly articulate. If he's not satisfied with the video or the information that he's provided in it, he'll fucking just scrap that shit and make a new one. So he's very, very particular about what he shows you, and that just goes to show what a great YouTuber he is. So kudos to Canyon Bickle. Go check him out. I think you'll definitely enjoy it. And the fourth one for the top tier list of black metal YouTubers out there is Wyatt X Him. His videos have definitely come a long way from when he first started. He even says so himself. I'm not exactly sure how I found out about him having a YouTube channel. I had him on my friends list on Facebook for a while, and then just kind of like saw his videos on YouTube, and then I went back. I'm like, dude, I didn't know you had a YouTube channel. Awesome. And like instant sub because he's an associate and a friend of mine on Facebook, and I like to support my friends and everything they do. And since he's a content creator on YouTube, I instantly signed up for his channel and been watching him ever since. 99.9% of the time, he makes excellent points. He speaks fairly well about the bands he presents. As he likes to say, he's everyone's favorite YouTuber who stutters and mispronounces. No worries, man. I mispronounce shit, and I have tons of sentence filler, ands and ums and or. Like, I'll repeat a word. Like, so no worries. Everyone does that. No one's fucking perfect. So definitely check Wyatt X Him out. He has him in his username because he used to really like the band Him. If you're ever wondering about that and you haven't kind of noticed why he has that in there, but yeah, he mostly has black metal on his channel. He creates lots of pretty decent top 10 lists of like different countries, black metal artists or underground artists. He has top 10 lists of like grind and noise and stuff like that. So if you're into mostly black metal with the odd sprinkle of something else in there, like death metal or prog, he likes prog too, so there's that. Definitely check him out. He's a little bit more kind of reserved, kind of quieter, kind of more just not so boisterous and like crazy kind of YouTuber. But once you kind of just get used to his somber kind of presentation, you kind of grow accustomed to what he does, and you start really, really enjoying it. So check out Wyatt X Him. Next is kind of the 4 middle tier subscribers or YouTubers. Sorry, it's fucking hot in this room. I should have probably turned on the fan. In fact, give me a second. All right, much better. So yeah, the middle tier for metal YouTubers on YouTube. By middle tier, I'm just kind of going off of how many subs they have, and I don't mean that they're any better or worse than the top tier or anything like that. So don't take that the wrong way. So next up is Counterbeat, the YouTube outsider, voice of the voiceless, as he says. He's a quirky one. I really like Counterbeat. He's definitely got his own style of presenting his collection. He definitely has his own style of doing reviews and things like that. He has a funny sense of humor. I really like the guy. He's also another Canadian, so what about that, eh? We do not speak like that. We don't. Okay, we do not speak like that. Knock that shit off. But yeah, Counterbeat. He's another reviewer. He's also a vinyl collector and CD collector and stuff like that. He shows off his collection very well. He's very articulate about how he presents it. He has a cute cat named Coco. I believe the name of the cat's called Coco. And the cat likes to chime in every now and then and give its opinion. So yeah, definitely check out Counterbeat. He's definitely one of a kind out there for sure, and he definitely deserves a lot more subs. Next is Goro Stern. He's really good. Like, he definitely deserves more than the 700 subs that I saw. He's also very enthused about his collection. He talks about it rather well. He just seems like an overall really nice dude. He's got quite a decent collection. He's got a few battle vests videos that he's done. He does a couple of just sit downs and talks about whatever he feels like. He's very honest. He seems to be one of those dudes that, like, what you see on camera is what you get. He doesn't seem to be a very fake or, like, exaggerated personality of himself. So that's cool. I like people who are down to earth and just represent themselves as they would be in real life. I get the point of exaggerating and making it, like, more exciting for YouTube, just, you know, to maybe get more views or something. But I like to know that who I'm looking at and who I'm observing is actually who that is, instead of just being some sort of false character. And Goro Stern, he's that dude. He's that dude, as Jake from the Cub Scouts would say. But yeah, definitely check him out. I need to see a lot more of his videos. I have a lot more shit to go back and watch. I feel a little bit ashamed for not actually watching more of his videos. And yeah, dude needs much more support than 700 subs. So get your ass over there and sub to Goro Stern. Because if you're on my channel, you also need to be on that dude's channel, okay? There's no excuses. He's awesome. He presents his stuff really well. He's just an overall great attitude type of guy, and top-notch quality. So check that dude out. Next is a guy that kind of reminds me of an old singer of mine from Diaphasia. He kind of looks like him a bit. This guy's, sorry Jer if you're watching, but Worship the Pizzagram. Worship the Pizzagram is definitely a lot cooler dude in my opinion. A lot probably nicer. Once again, Jer, if you're watching this, sorry man, it's just my opinion. You don't have to like it or agree. But yeah, Worship the Pizzagram is another decent vinyl collector and CD collector. He seems pretty down to earth himself. That fucking what the hell? John Daniels, something Daniels hat that he has. The raccoon hat thing that he has, pretty funny. I found that amusing. Kudos to you for sporting that in the videos. I definitely can get behind the humor behind wearing something like that. And yeah, dude's good. Dude has some pretty good collections. He speaks about them rather well. He has the odd video where he has kind of like metal discussions. In a past video I told you how he talks about some people like to be elitist and use their underground knowledge and collection as some sort of like god status and holds themselves above other people. I pretty much, like I said, I agree with everything he said in that video, and the dude that he's talking about honestly needs to stop that shit. You know, all these underground tapes and all that shit that you have doesn't make you God, doesn't make you better than anyone. It just, you know, the only thing that tells me about your underground collection, the dude that this video is about, is that you at least purchase physical copies. So for that, I gotta give you a thumbs up. At least you're not downloading and pirating shit like an asshole. You might be an asshole for other reasons, but at least you're buying the shit. So kudos for that, at least. But yeah, check out Worship the Pizzagram. Very, very cool dude. Very down to earth from what I see. Has a nice, diverse taste in music. He doesn't just ram black metal down your throat. He doesn't just ram death metal down your throat. He's got anywhere from Slipknot to The Used to Revenge to pretty sure he's got Toxic Holocaust, which I actually got a new shirt of today, which is pretty sweet. On the back it says Lord of the fucking Wasteland. I also have a Toxic Holocaust patch. It's like super small. It's like 3 inches. Yeah, I'll probably do a video in the future about the battle vest that I have. The whole front's covered finally, and then I'll do, I guess, a final video for the back when I get that finished. I started a new one, new vest that is, just kind of a gray denim, and I'm going to make that just a pure black metal vest, so there'll be that eventually. So yeah, check out Worship the Pizzagram. Cool dude. Next up is Full Metal Ginger. I discovered him a little late as well. So late, in fact, that I discovered him pretty much a few videos before he went on hiatus. Because if you check out his channel right now, he's feeling down on his luck. He feels for some reason that he can't compete with the rest of the YouTube community, metal community out there. For some reason, it's, you know what, dude, if you're watching this, don't worry about that. Just record what you want to record. Remember why you why you did this in the first place, because you just wanted to talk about the music you love and show off your collection and be proud that you actually, you know, forked out money out of your wallet for the shit that's on your shelf. So just keep doing you, man. Don't worry about what I'm doing. Don't worry about fucking what Count Blag or Arthur Canyon or Wyatt's doing. Don't worry about none of that. Just do you, bro. Do you, bro. And stay sick, my friend, because you got some good shit. And I recommend everyone to go over to Full Metal Ginger's channel and be good subaroonies. Just sub the shit out of that guy's channel. Now for the final, last four and lower tier of metal YouTubers out there that definitely need some subs. First up, Corey Cameraman, who is now known as Hales and Horrors, which is a pretty sick channel name, I gotta say, bro. He does reviews, he talks about horror movies, he has vinyl and CD collection updates that he does. He does the odd metal subject video. He does shooting the shit videos. He does shit you might not know, but he's going to talk about anyway, which is very informational, very cool to watch. He's also another one of those just kind of like soft, somber kind of YouTubers who just kind of, you have to kind of not be in a ADHD kind of mood and just settle in and just kind of listen to what he has to say. He's going to say it kind of medium paced. He's going to say it somberly. He's going to say it matter-of-factly. It's not going to be all over the board and, you know, be wild and crazy, but he's got shit worth listening to. And if you got the time and the attention span, go check him out. He's a good dude. And he's Canadian, so what about that? Next up, dude definitely has been getting talked about recently. Even got a shout out on Runner J-Mosh channel. That's Tanner Hackney's Passive Metal YouTube channel. Cool dude. Also kind of a guy that doesn't really have too much like super duper excitement. He's not like wild and crazy and stuff like that. He gets straight to the point. He presents his collection the way he wants to present it. He's fairly upbeat, I'd say, and he is fairly articulate as well. And he has a pretty decent wide array of musical tastes. He doesn't just like black metal. He doesn't just like death metal. So you'll definitely get a variety when checking out his channel and watching his collection videos and stuff like that. Definitely recommend checking out Tanner Hackney's Passive Metal channel. All these, once again, I'll just have in the description link, or in the description box below, so you can check them out. And I think you'll be pleasantly surprised by what you find, especially if you're already subbed to my channel. Next up, even though we're not really friends anymore, even though we're not really subbed to each other anymore, at least I don't think he's subbed to me anymore. But fuck it, I don't care. I'm not gonna be that dude. I still think the guy's channel has some decent quality stuff on it. I know he doesn't want to be associated with me, but I don't care. I still recommend go checking out his channel. And who I'm talking about is Ryan from The Disciple of Sound. I don't know if he's got even 100 subscribers yet, but despite our differences, I still think he deserves way more subscribers than that. He's got some interesting videos. He has collection videos. He gives his opinions on black metal and the metal community in general. He's sent me a few packages and actually cut me a decent deal money-wise so that I could get some stuff. He's locked himself in a bathroom and filmed a video about that. Sorry to hear about that. That must have sucked. He shows off some of his like vests, and he's got some kind of interesting trinkets that he likes to show off in some of his videos. But yeah, just he has some interesting content. He's very upbeat and very kind of like straightforward about what he's talking about. He frequently requests the audience to execute him for stating things that he thinks is ridiculous. So, yeah, I don't care. Just check him out anyways. Check out the Disciple of Sound. I'm still behind that guy's channel. I'll probably resub just because I'm tired of having to search his name to see his new videos. Like I just want him to pop up so I can just watch his shit anyways. Fuck it. And finally, the last dude that I hope his channel improves a little bit, because I know he's got a decent collection. I know he enjoys recording stuff. I know he likes presenting his collection to the viewers and talking about metal and different things like that. And who I'm talking about is Bailey R. Could probably have a better camera. He could probably be a little bit more confident in his presentation, and I don't know. I hope he is able to improve his channel and continue doing what he's doing in a better manner. Not that he's like, don't get me wrong. Like I like his content. I see the potential there. That's what it is. I see the potential for his channel to be greater than what it is, and it's only like a few minor things that he would even really have to change to get to like middle or top tier quality. And yeah, definitely go check out Bailey R's channel. He has some decent tastes in metal. Like, once again, not just black metal, not just death metal, but all around decent tastes. Presents it fairly well. He's getting there. Good guy. Personality-wise, he'd probably be like a cool dude to chill and hang out with. Like, he's kind of one of those dudes that you'd see in like Superbad, hanging out with that like crew. He doesn't seem like he'd be like a dick like Jonah Hill is, but he also doesn't seem as nerdy as Fogel is, or as much of a pussy as Michael Cera is. But he seemed like he would fit in that type of like just kind of chill group of like non-popular kid type of dudes, which is cool because fuck the popular kids. But yeah, so that's all the dudes. Check them all out. Check out Bailey R. I'm gonna have all the description links in the box so that you can check those dudes out. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Stay sick and have a good day, my friends.